Hello again, this is Survival-gyver, and today I'll be checking out the Spatha, made by Petzl. This is an ultralight climbing knife. Now, what's a climbing knife? So if you're climbing or caving or doing something that you have rappelling gear on or ropes or something of that nature, this is a knife for you. It's super lightweight and it can clip to your harness or your gear or your backpack, your person. You know, it works for, it's supposed to be made for a carabiner, and you know, this is a Petzl carabiner and this is a Petzl brand knife. Now, the first thing I was thinking of with Spatha is, this is Spatha, just for a little bit of fun. So this is a bit of an interesting knife. It's got a plastic or nylon textured handle, which I know a lot of people don't like. Makes it feel kind of cheap. It's got this strange little ring on it and a stainless steel ring that's smooth all the way through, so you don't get stuck on rope or like the edge of your carabiner, so it'll glide smoothly on there. So this is a dual profile blade, so you got a shallow serrated section, which is great for cutting cordage and line. And you know, Petzl is a brand of climbing gear, so this is specifically made for them, but works on many other things. And you have the plain edge, and the blade profile is very much like a Scandinavian blade, almost like a Mora. So you know, that's pretty good, and it's sharp. So let's see, on the back here it says Inox 12C27. So inox means it's stainless steel. The 12C27 is a decent hardness blade, 54 to 63, I believe. It's pretty close to a 420 steel, not quite, but close to a 420 steel. It's easy to sharpen. The edge retention is actually pretty strong, so that's good news. Of course, you have this finger opening here on both sides, all the way through, and then there's another way to open it, and the lock is on the back instead of like a regular liner lock. So you notice there's no belt clip or pocket clip, and that's fine because it's made specifically for climbing to use that hole in the center there. Would a belt clip on this help any other than add weight? I don't know. I mean, this thing is so freaking light that you may not even feel it in your pocket, even with a pocket clip. By the way, it's 1.5 ounces or 43 grams. That's really, really light. Now, obviously, I said before, we have this opening here, but if you notice, the blade is connected to the pivot. Why would you do that? Well, say if you have gloves on and you cannot get this out because your gloves are in the way, they're too big. You can grip this section here and just turn. So if you have gloves on, like climbing gloves or work gloves or something of that nature, you can open it. But yeah, it is a beautiful blade. It is really light, as I said. There's almost nothing on the inside. There's like a little bit of a spine that goes this way across the back, which I believe is just for the locking mechanism, and then whatever's in the center here, and that's it. So this is a Petzl Spatha. Comes in 3 colors that I know of. You have blue and black. There is a black and yellow, and a yellow and black. I think there's some other colors, but they're getting a little hard to find. I think there was a red one, if I remember correctly. And I think there was a bright green one, because these have been around for almost a decade now. And very little has changed. Oh, by the way, it's not made in China, and it's not made in the US. So, that INOX tells me where it's from. It's made of the same steel that you find on Opinel. It's made in France. So it actually says somewhere on here, I don't know if I can get it on camera, but inside the handle it says made in France. So that's kind of cool. So you know it's a high quality blade. I wouldn't be surprised if Opinel made it for Petzl. You know, because their Opinels are also really light, even though they're wooden handles usually. I don't know who actually makes it other than Petzl. I don't know if they make their own or if it's commissioned out to someone else. But this is a solid blade. There's no movement of the mechanism. It doesn't bend. It doesn't move this way either. I've tried. It's pretty solid. Got a nice lock on it. And it being ultra light, I could put that in any of my gear, my backpack, my get home bag, my bug out bag. I could even put it in my first aid kits. I could put it in my emergency kit in the car. You know, I could put it, you know, with this here, I could put a lanyard through it and make it a neck knife. That's how light it is. I probably wouldn't even know it's there. So this is a nice little blade. It's relatively cheap, below $50 almost everywhere. There are some in clearance on REI. That's actually where I got this one from. And I used my dividends to actually not pay anything for it. I still have some dividends left over. But yeah, so this is clearance right now on REI. Petzl still sells it. You can get it on Amazon, and the links will be in the description. At the top corner, there's going to be a card up there for the Gerber Remix Tactical, which is similar in style, where you can put a carabiner through it. It's actually one of the earlier videos. And if you like it, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down in the comment section, and I will respond to it pretty quickly. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.